Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It is the penultimate week to my operation, 19th of June. I get my wrist hopefully fixed. So I'm going to have some lovely shaves before then, and hopefully I'll be able to have some more not long afterwards. I did manage to get a few one-handed shaves in when I had the cast on, so hopefully I can get a few more in while I'm going. I don't want to be growing a massive beard at the moment. Right, Australian Private Reserve Passione. This is a passion fruit type scent. It's a very fruity yet sort of cologne type scent. It's got the passion fruit there, but it's also got a few other sort of fruity sort of notes to it. I'm not quite sure what it is. Now, one thing I don't like about this soap, this one in particular, is how it is in the tub. You can see just way back here, there's a big gap down there. I personally prefer the soap to be flat inside the tub and as close to the rim as it possibly can be. You can probably see from that, you can see perfectly. It's like a mountain range in there. So that's part there is what I kind of like to see all the way around in a soap tub. This just makes it awkward to clean out. If you soak it, it's just a bit of an annoyance, just one of those ones, you know what I mean? But anyway, let's get stuck in. The brush is my Craving shaving brush, made by Charles Bullock over in the States. And it's got a 26mm Duraknot from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements, which you can no longer get your hands on as far as I'm aware. Milton over at Turn and Shave has a half moon knot, which is very similar. I have used it, and Andy the Northern Shaver now has that brush, and it was a very nice knot, but this is lovely. So here we go. I'm not going to soak the soap, I'm just going to wet the knot and start loading. Now there is the ingredients list if you want to have a look. I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe this is one of the last of Nick Barriga's soap base, who was the soap maker in the end for Australian Private Reserve, and by all accounts makes a wonderful soap base. This is a great soap base. Right, there we go, brush is loaded. I don't know whether there's enough there, but see, this is what becomes annoying. You can see the soap all the way in here. Just wet my face, grab it out. Now, I have been using the Secret Artisan shaving oil prior to many of my recent shaves, and I think today is the day where I'm actually going to stop using it because I'm not finding any discernible difference. I've been trying to use it on and off every second shave, and I personally am not finding a difference, so I'll be getting in contact with the Secret Artisan and letting them know what my thoughts are on it. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't work. What I'm saying is that it's not making enough of a difference to me that I would go and buy it, or even recommend someone to buy it. It just doesn't, the oil just doesn't quite sit right in my head. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't, I don't know, I can't put my finger on it. This is the annoying part with this soap. I've got to spend a bit more time cleaning it out. So that's it, as cleaned out as I can get it. Other than that, it's not really a major problem. It's not drastic, it's just annoying. Right, anyway, let's paint this on. There's too much water in this knot. Damn it. Does my head in when I do this. That's what happens if you don't flick out enough of the water. I can't even flick it out now because the soap's so dense in the knot. I can't even flick it out now. I'm too light. Let's just clean the base of the knot and see if I can get some of the moisture out. It's not a major issue, it's just messy. And some more water as well, that's the worst thing. It's still leaking out, but not quite as bad. I think I've stemmed pretty much all of that flow of water, which is great, because it is a pain in the ass. It's not so much a problem, it's just annoying. Just going to dip the brush now and just paint some water in. And again. Beautiful, really happy with that. As you can see, really nice lather. Now, I haven't worked that volume wise like I normally do. I've just taken it to a level and then added a little bit of water to give it that bit of slickness, because I'm using the Chevette today, which I've got soaking in the sink in the warm water, and it is the Feather Artist Club. I still haven't received the Kismet blades from Sweden. I'm not expecting them anytime soon, given that I've been waiting on a package coming from the States since early April, and it's now early June, and I still haven't seen it. There's been no update since the 12th of May. Here we go. If you caught my shave yesterday, you'll know that I'm saving my head shave, hopefully for the Kismet blades. Right, first pass done. The soap's actually still a little bit dry. Just going to empty the sink out. Just get a little bit of soap scum this base. Not much, but just enough to mean that you have to rinse the sink out a little bit. Residual slickness is great. It's a real good quality soap, to be fair. I am still knackered, so not the chattiest, and I am just getting through this shave. I'm not fanning about. One weeper there. That's okay, that's not a bad weeper, that's just a standard weeper. Or as Johan would say, shaving too close to the blood. Lovely jubbly. Right, against the grain. Very, very nice. Pretty hot today over here, surprisingly. The wife and I have also started watching Snowpiercer on Netflix. Didn't think it looked that great. It's really surprised me, in all honesty. I've quite enjoyed it. Something a bit different. Different but the same. Same old shit in it, just in a different place really. Spend a little bit of time there. Of all the places in my whole face and head and everything, that part right there, under my lip, is the only bit that annoys me when there's a lot of hair on it. So I've got to get it off. So it's actually dissipating a little bit. It's not dissipating enough to annoy me, it's just dissipating a little. It's definitely dissipating. Well, what do you reckon? I think by my standards, bit of hair there. It's great, isn't it, when you pick your razor back up, there's a big dirty big hair on it. Just really showcasing the residual slickness of the soap. That's definitely a bit better. Still a little bit there, but for me, very, very close shave. Close under the nose. Close round that bottom lip. And ultimately, one little weeper on my lip, I think, which is gone. Beautiful. Right, let's just rinse this brush out. Brush. I think from memory this brush is quite easy to clean out. It normally cleans out pretty quickly, even if you get the soap into the base of the knot. I think that's it. Beautiful. Right, I'm going to get stuck straight into the splash. Passione from Australian Private Reserve. Beautiful. Now you don't need a lot of this stuff because it is quite thick. Keep my hands wet. I'm going to apply now some Australian Private Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum. Wet hands. Bloody wife's hairs everywhere. Right, so the soap was Passione by Australian Private Reserve. Waterproof labels on the top. That one isn't waterproof. Really nice scent, really fruity, summery scent. It is pretty cold here at the moment, but I just fancied this one, and I can put the aftershave on as well at the end of the EDT. The brush matches the colour of the set perfectly. I think this is my Siri brush. It's got all the colours from the Siri logo from Apple, and it was made by Charles Bullock over at Craving Shaving with a 26mm Duranot. I love his little coins. I prefer a little coin over a big coin, believe it or not. I think it just shows more of the brush off. The razor, more of the wife's hairs, was the Feather Artist Club stainless steel Chevette, or stainless steel reusable blade straight razor. I can't remember what Frank Stromberg called them. Apparently Chevette is a word that Dovo invented, so that's technically a straight razor with disposable blades, I think. I've already showed you the brush. What am I doing? What am I doing? Australian Private Reserve Passione aftershave splash. Their aftershave splash is very, very good. It's got very good skin food in it. And I finished off today with APR Reserve Essentials Restoration Peptide Concentrate Serum. And to be fair, I am very happy with that. I've actually got one weeper there, one on my chin, and I had one right there. And no doubt I'll have a few creepers, but we'll see how we go. I'm now going to finish off now with some of the Australian Private Reserve Passione, and this is a 10mm sample. As you can see, the ingredients aren't on here, but you can see how much has got left of it. I actually use this a fair bit just for daily use, and I absolutely love it. Very, very fruity, and all I do with it is literally 5 squirts, which might seem a lot to most people, but I do one each shoulder. So I do shoulder, neck, neck, shoulder, back of the neck. Done. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.